Good morning, folks. Yes, that's right. I've busted out the Sherlock Holmes for this bitch. I have got some awesome stuff to go through with you guys today. And just really quick, I recently had a video of mine posted on a page that's run by a family member of Mr. Avery and Mr. Dassey. And I gotta say, first of all, thank you. I appreciate anybody feeling like I've got anything of merit to say. But I also did get some comments on my smoking and my language. Hence the Sherlock. Yes, this is an actual tobacco pipe. My husband smokes pipe tobacco, and this is one of his. My loving husband supports me in so many ways. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to do most of these videos. He's the one who keeps the kids in line while Mama's working and backs me up on pretty much everything, and now he's lending me a pipe. He's very trusting. Poor deluded soul. Anyways, as for my smoking, guys, I've been smoking over 20 years now. It's unlikely that I'm going to change. So can we, knock off the comments about my smoking? My smoking's my thing, and, I know that a lot of you say that it's bad for my kids. Our house is well ventilated. Our kids' health is spot on. It's perfect. They go to the doctor regularly. Haven't had any issues yet, so knock it off. Number two, as for my language, fuck you. My channel, my rules, guys. That's just how it works. If you don't like how I say what I say, get to stepping, because I'm not about to change my shit now. Now, let's get into the good stuff, shall we? I recently just read this report, which is the report for Brendan Dassey's November 6th of 2005 interview with police. Now, I know that there is audio recording that goes with this. I am currently listening to it, and I'm taking notes, and I'll give you guys my analysis of that call later. But I found this interesting. This was prepared by Detective O'Neill, and I guess he pulled over Brendan and his brother Brian, who were driving Stephen Avery's Grand Prix, I believe. And during this interview, Brendan told them that he had never seen Teresa Hallbach nor her Toyota at their property on Avery Road. When I asked Brendan specifically about seeing either Hallbach or her vehicle on Monday, October 31st, 2005, he again told us that he had not seen either. Now, this is where I've got an issue, and I've heard this part of the interview, and I gotta say, O'Neill, you're a slimy little scuzzball. How dare you? The boy told you what he knows, and you decide that because you don't like what he has to say about it, that he's lying? No! The truth shall set you free. In a moment, he says, when I confronted Brendan about seeing Teresa when he'd gotten off the bus with his brother on that Monday, Brendan said that while he was walking down the driveway with his brother, they had moved off to the side of the driveway to allow the Toyota SUV to go by. Brendan told us that the vehicle had been traveling out of the driveway towards the road and that it had only been on the property for 5 minutes. Okay, now this is 2 times that Brendan has basically said she wasn't on the property beyond a certain amount of time. First of all, I didn't see her. Then, okay, fine. You don't believe me that I didn't see her, so yeah, I did see her, but blah, blah, blah. Now, a lot of people would say this would bear out the testimony by the bus driver. Here's the thing with that, folks. I've heard a lot of this with regards to my Avery was not her last stop video. What about the bus driver? What about the bus driver? I get where you guys are coming from, but here's the thing. The bus driver, that's my husband blowing through his pipes in the background. So I know it sounds like I've got some mice doing some coke in the background, but I don't. It's just my husband blowing out one of his pipes while he's in the middle of the cleaning process. There's a process to this. Even the bus driver admitted that she wasn't 100% sure that it was October 31st that she saw Teresa Halbach, or if it was the occasion 2 to 3 weeks prior. Even she admitted this. So, could you do me a favor and quit busting my chops over that? I'm just going with the evidence, guys. I'm working my way through it. I don't claim to be an expert on the Avery case. Okay? As I find little incongruencies and I find supporting evidence to support these theories, that's what I put on tape. So, do me a favor, quit busting my chops over this. Now, the thing about this report, and the thing about all reports, is when the police do a report like this rather than a transcription, that's when you know that some shit went down during that conversation that they don't want anybody else to know. That's why they write out a report, and the report is technically the official documentation of that conversation, unless the transcript is introduced into the official record. Okay? Now, this is what gets me, though, guys. At the end of this report, O'Neill states on Saturday, November 5th, while at the Avery property on Highline Road in the town of Stevenson, I had observed a brown paper bag in the Avery vehicle trunk containing men's clothing, jeans, shirt, sweatshirt, underwear, as well as a disposable cigarette lighter, Avery doesn't smoke, and a handheld flashlight. Upon re-examining the trunk, I now found no bag. The Avery vehicle was then secured for transport to the State of Wisconsin Crime Lab. Here's the thing, though. I noticed that he notes that Stephen Avery doesn't smoke as a weird thing for having a lighter. But, guys, I know a lot of people that don't smoke that keep disposable lighters on them. They're fucking handy. And when you work in a salvage yard and you are lighting burn barrels or maybe even candles or whatever, it's not unusual to own a fucking disposable lighter, for God's sakes. I mean, come on, my mother owns like 4 and the woman's never smoked a day in her life. All right, this one's dead. Now, the fact remains, folks, is that this is not an accurate representation of what went on during that interview in the car. Now, like I said, I've been listening to the audio. I'm taking notes. It's hard to write that fast. But the fact remains that during the November 6th initial interview, Brendan Dassey told them, no, I did not see her, which is congruent with Blaine Dassey's statement of, no, we didn't see anybody when we got home from school that day. And guys, with regards to the bus driver, if you look at the map of the Avery property and you look from where the bus stop is to where Teresa Halbach supposedly was at that moment, that's a 900 feet stretch. Okay? 900 friggin' feet. That's a long, sight line there. I doubt that she really saw much of anything. And again, she did state on the stand that she couldn't really be sure if she saw her that time or if she was talking about a prior week. So, that's what I've got on this. Everybody keep watching. There is a petition going around right now to open up a federal investigation into Manitowoc County Sheriff's Department, Calumet County Sheriff's Department, and basically the whole, thing. I'm going to include the link to that petition down in the description of this video. So do me a favor, guys. Sign. We've got to get this federal investigation into these corrupt individuals and get them out of any positions of power. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next video.